Hey everyone, I hope you guys are enjoying the third free title update for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak on either your Nintendo Switch and on PC. And in this video, I want to try to show you guys how to simply get your hands on God Charms the easiest way possible, as a brand new melding option has been added in after the latest update. So if you hadn't necessarily been paying attention, this is something that we went over in the recent patch notes video, that a brand new melding option called Aurora would be added in. At the time, we didn't necessarily know the details, but now that the patch is currently live, melding Aurora seems to be able to be a true game changer when it comes to you being able to obtain God Charms, or at the very least, the closest thing to it. And it makes it extremely simple. Currently, you had access to simply melding anima and melding reanimation. Of course, melding anima simply has you spending a ton of materials for you to be able to go ahead and get your hands on simply put RNG based, rewards and talismans and charms. Melding reincarnation simply recycles some of those talismans and charms that you already got your hands on that simply weren't good enough. Melding Aurora, on the other hand, costing still only just 200 points, the same as melding anima. What this one does is that instantly as you select it, and in order for you to be able to unlock it, all you really need to do is fight chaotic Gore Magala. So I believe that level unlock is 110, master rank 110. After you get to master rank 110, you should be able to have automatically access to the chaotic Gore Magala quest. And after you take it down, basically the market guy, Oboro, is going to call you in and he's going to say that he has a brand new melding option for you to be able to go ahead and take access to. And once you do that, you're going to notice that the melding Aurora has you selecting from a table of skills. Every skill that shows up, simply put, on the rewards through talismans, you're now going to be able to choose from that skill. And it's going to guarantee that the first skill in that talisman you get is going to be the selected skill. Now, a couple of clarifications. The amount of decoration slots and the second skill that you're awarded, and of course the rarity, will not be, something you get to select. These are just still the RNG system. But because you now get to select the first skill available, you can simply go, for example, for attack boost, which is one of the more popular ones. Attack boost maxes out on talismans and charms at 3 out of 7. So you simply select attack boost, and then you provide your materials: melding putty, melding honey, friends vouchers, mantles, whatever materials it is that you've been able to farming for quite a while. A lot of people have been just kind of stocking up materials because once you get a decent charm, you just kind of ride with that if you're not messing around with too many armors. And essentially, once you trade it in and you trade in enough materials, you're going to notice that you're only going to need 300 points for you to be able to get your brand new rewards. 300 points for each one of the talismans, and all you need to do is basically get 3 talismans. Of course, you're going to have the option to be able to use the MP Accelerant. This one pretty much gives you the instant rewards automatically, or you can simply just go, of course, through the normal cycle of getting the rewards after every single quest that you go ahead and finish. Once you simply go ahead and do that, you're going to notice that every single reward you receive in the melding pod is going to be based off of those aforementioned skills that you selected. So if you selected attack boost, you're going to notice that the first skill each and every single time is going to be attack boost. It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3. Of course, that's the RNG still doing its thing. But attack boost is locked to the first slot no matter what, because that is the one that you selected. And you, of course, can go through the list and basically pick out of any of the skills that are available there. This, of course, is going to now make it easier for you to come across to basically maxing out the skill that you're after, with, of course, having the chance to be able to get a 3-1-1 decoration slot charm with something along the lines of a decent utility skill on your second slot. You still have a good chance to be able to get the maxed out S tier type skills. I'm going to be showing you the older table that's still available there. A new version of this table will be dropping relatively soon, as of course people start to look into the game files and we end up seeing better percentages and stuff like that. But ultimately, right now what we do know is that melding Aurora gives you maxed of S tier skills 3-1-1. So all those really high tier skills, even attack boost is still just at A tier, so it's not even the highest skill tier that you have available. The max out you can get is 311. Melding Anima and Melding Reincarnation are technically still the best for you to be able to get your hands on like true god charms, like 321s. But Melding Aurora is going to make it extremely easy for you to get 311s with the guarantee that, of course, you're just going to get the skill that you're after. And the secondary skill is still going to be just whatever you end up dropping. So I think the brand new addition of this molding option is going to be a true game changer for those people who still haven't necessarily been able to get their hands on the highest number skill that they're after with a 311 decoration slot. So this one is going to be really helpful for those players. Now, still, like I said, Melding Anima and Reincarnation, technically, if you're still re-rolling for those, you could potentially get an extra decoration slot as a 321 instead of a 311. But from the looks of it now, I think most people are going to start shifting to Aurora to simply just get an S tier or an A tier skill with a S tier or a A tier skill in the second slot and a 311. It's going to be much easier for you to be able to have the odds to have that rolled in than still using Melding Anima or Reincarnation and hoping that you can get a 321 there. The odds are there just extravagant because of the fact that every single skill is available in the table, and with Aurora you're locking into one of those skills automatically. Now, of course, if they provided you the option to lock in the first and the second one, then this would just be, you know, a cakewalk at this point. Now, does this actually make up for the fact that we used to be able to get, you know, free talismans, charm rules back in the day before they simply just kind of like took that option away? I'm not necessarily sure, but they are providing, Capcom I should say, is continually providing quality of life improvement changes to this game, and it seems like this specific free title update has mostly focused on quality of life changes that are actually good for end game hunters, not necessarily for, you know, early hunters or mid-tier hunters who are still kind of like progressing through the game, unlocking anomaly investigations and things like that, but in fact for those who are like pretty much already done with the game. There's, you know, really not much else to do except just to continually make new armor sets and new curious crafting options and stuff like that, and they're providing you now with the option to, at the very least for talismans, to have the full access to get god tier level of talismans at a closer level than you had before, something that we just simply never had access to. So it's a good addition, and I certainly hope you guys take advantage of it. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.